are times when I don't know where I stand.
Whoa, sometimes.
You make me feel like I'm a boy and not a man.
Whoa, sometimes.
There are times when you don't give me a smile.
Whoa, sometimes.
I lie awake at night and worry for a while.
Whoa, whoa.
It's okay, 'cause I know you shine even on a rainy day, and I can find your halo guides me to wherever you fall. If you need a hand to hold, I'll come running, because you and I won't part till we die. You should know we see eye to eye, heart to heart.
Alors, James Blunt, c'est 17 millions d'albums et 20 millions de singles vendus. L'album Back to Bedlam en 2004 avait été un succès planétaire avec le fameux You're Beautiful. Et là, vous revenez avec un quatrième album. The title is Moon Landing. Why is this title?
Well, really, for me, it has been a journey. I've made 3 albums before, but this was going back to the beginning, to the same producer who made Back to Bedlam.
So you told that this new album is very personal, quite selfish. Why?
Well, I think after the success of the first album, I started writing songs with an awareness of these guys, of an audience.
Ouais.
And it's hard not to think about them in a studio. And instead, for my 4th album, I tried to not think about them and instead write songs for me. And that's why it's more personal.
Alors parlons des titres de l'album. You talk about human relationships and love, précisément dans Satellite, in Satellite.
Satellites is a song about how when you see people out in a bar or a restaurant in a group together, everyone is on their smartphone, on their mobile phone, recording their life, putting it on a digital wall, an imaginary digital wall. And so the song is saying, are we all satellites? And not with our feet on the ground, able to look each other in the eye and have a conversation.
Miss American, c'est une autre chanson et c'est un hommage à Whitney Houston. Miss American is a tribute to Whitney Houston. Why did you want to write this song?
I was just touched by Whitney Houston's story, and for me it's the same story as Amy Winehouse, and the same story as Marilyn Monroe. It's the same story as Princess Diana. And the common factor in all these stories is you and me. We're the ones who go online, and we're the ones who buy magazines. And every time we do, another paparazzi chases them, and their world becomes that much smaller.
Et il y a notamment un titre qui est très intéressant. What's the story of Blue on Blue?
I was in the army, and blue on blue is a military term. It means when 2 soldiers in the same army shoot at each other by mistake. And I think sometimes we do the same in our relationships. Sometimes we hurt the ones we love the most. C'est une chanson misérable.
C'est une chanson universelle. It's an universal song.
Exactement. D'accord.
Alors cet album n'est pas d'ailleurs spécialement mélancolique. Vous avez des titres très positifs comme Bonfire Heart ou Heart to Heart. What these songs are about? Bonfire Heart.
Bonfire Heart is a song I wrote with Ryan Tedder, the singer from One Republic, and I went on his tour bus touring Europe. So I was like a groupie to the band One Republic. And it is about really simple human emotion, which we all need, is to connect with someone. And so the lyrics are simple. People like us, we don't need that much. Just someone to light the spark in our bonfire.
Need that much, just someone that starts the spark in our bonfire heart. This world is getting colder, strangers passing by. No one offers you a shoulder, no one looks you in the eye. I've been looking at you for a long, long time, just trying to break through, trying to make you mine. Everybody wants a flame, they don't want to get burned. Well, today is our turn. Days like these lead to nights like this, lead to love like us. You light the spark in our bonfire heart. People like us, we don't need that much, just someone that starts the spark in a bonfire heart. A bonfire heart. A bonfire heart. A bonfire heart. You light the spark.
Je voudrais qu'on revienne, parce qu'il y a un clip qui tourne en ce moment. There is a clip now, the clip of Bonfire Heart. And there is an incredible story about this clip.
Yeah, it's a long story. But I love motorbikes. And so I rode across America, across 2 states. And the backdrop in Wyoming and Idaho is amazing. The song is very real, so I wanted to not use actors, but only meet and use real people. And for the final scene, I pulled into a car park, and in the bar of a car park was a wedding taking place. And they saw me, and they came out, and they said, "What are you doing here?" And so I pulled out my acoustic guitar, and I played to the bride and the groom in the car park. And surrounded by their friends and family, the bride and groom had the first dance of their wedding to the song Bonfire Heart. Ils ont dansé pour la première danse de la mariage au parking.
La première fois qu'on a dansé donc sur Bonfire Heart, c'est pour ce mariage.
And we filmed it.
Sur le parking, vous avez filmé.
And that is, if you look on YouTube, that is their wedding is my music video.
Alors, vous avez beaucoup de fans en France. You have a lot of fans in France. Do you appreciate France
Vraiment,
much?
oui,
Yeah?
absolument. J'ai fait les grandes tournées du monde, mais beaucoup de temps c'est ici en France. Et pour moi, c'est un absolu plaisir. En anglais, it's a highlight of my world tour to be here in France.
People like us, we don't need that much. Just someone that starts the spark in our bonfire heart. Days like these lead to nights like this, lead to love like ours. You light the spark in our bonfire heart. People like us, we don't need that much. Just someone that starts the spark in our bonfire heart. People like us, we don't need that much. Just someone that starts the spark in our bonfire hearts. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. À bientôt. Take care.